I'm back, and today I'm going to be showing you things that I personally consider strange and kind of ridiculous in School of Dragons. We're gonna start with Auction Island. Why? You're gonna see in a second. This island and one other place really bothers me for the reason that you just can't fly. I'm pretty sure there was like a story reason, there's like these dragon hunters or something like that up here, and like, oh, we can't fly, we can't be spotted. Okay, sure, that makes sense for the quest. But let me fly, like, outside of the quest. Why can't you make it so if I'm in a quest, then I can't fly, but otherwise I can? I know why, because that's probably too complicated to do, and it's just easier to make it this way. I don't know, it's dumb, because I want to see this place from above. I mean, it looks cool. Like, it has these giant rocks. I want to go up there. And this was also done in Valka's Sanctuary. Also kind of annoying, don't you think? Like, I mean, I kind of get it here, I guess, because, then they would need to make, like, the Bewilder Beast have collision, because it would be dumb if you could just fly through it. But, that's too hard. We can't do that, so we're just gonna not let you fly. And this place is so pretty. I want to fly here so badly, but you can't. And the next thing actually includes Dart. It is a thing with the Fury family. For some reason, you have these algae that you can use. You can make them like light up your dragon. And this is basically how it works. For some reason, on the Fury family, you cannot use anything except blue. And also on the Light Fury, you can't use any of them. Light Fury is just like, nah. I guess it's to kind of keep this thing of, oh, the Light Fury is like wild, but then why can you ride her? Like, yeah, I don't get it. I mean, I guess blue is like their color, but that's dumb. I want like a red Night Fury or whatever, like, oh. The next thing I think is this. So, if you've played the game for a while, you would realize that this hasn't always looked this crowded. Before there were way less options that you can click on, and I mean, I get it. I get that many of these are important. I think the dragons are important, the avatar is important, backpack, I guess friends, quests, settings, but I feel like the clan, like, why is the clan here? Why can't the clan, I don't know, be put in the minigames section or something? I mean, the dragon stables are in the minigames section, and farming is here, so why can't the clan? Or maybe at the very least they should have put the clan and the friends together. And I also truly don't understand why the hatchery button is here, when they could have easily just put that button somewhere here with, like, your dragons. I think at this point it's ridiculously crowded. I think the hatchery was actually the latest addition, because now every time I go here I want to go to my dragons and I accidentally click this, because I have just this impulse to go like right like that. So it's just bothering me just a little bit. I had to complain about it, okay? So basically what they should have done is the hatchery should be with your dragons, the friends, the clan, and the quests can all go in one, and there you go, problem solved. And when we're in the stable, let me talk about the next thing that just doesn't make sense. So here you can see you cannot, like, jump to your dragon for some reason, which, you know what, that's fine if that's gonna be something that's consistent. And yeah, we can see this in the title stable as well, you cannot come to your dragons. But then for some reason here, oh, you can? Oh, you can also do that in this one as well? Why? I don't get it. Just pick one. Do you, like, I don't mind it either way. I think it is cool if you can just, like, enter here with your dragons. I think that's fine, but I don't think it's, like, taking away much from the game if you can't do this. Even though this water doesn't look very clean, but whatever, I guess that's just the lighting. Anyways, I got a bit sidetracked, but basically, I don't get it. I think it's kind of pointless to not let you go in here, but then sometimes do. It's confusing. I just wish there was like a reason for it. So the next thing I want to talk about are character scars, and these are just, it makes just so little sense to me. So even first things first, can you guess between this one and this one, which is the one for the paints and which one is the one for the scars? You would think that this one is for the scars, but no, this is for the paint, but then the one that looks like it has a painted heart on it somehow represents a scar. Who has a perfectly shaped scar in like in a heart shape? But Okay, I didn't even notice this before. I just noticed this. This makes absolutely no sense. This should be the scars one and this should be the paint one. Maybe that's a glitch. I don't know. The point is, the scars are ridiculous. You just can't see them. Like, where is it? And don't worry, I'll move the paint so you can see. So basically, this is... Oh my god, I'm clicking. What am I doing? So this is without the scar. This is with the scar. You can without the scar. With the scar. What the frick? And I exactly remember buying that scar and being so excited, like, oh my god, this is gonna look so cool. And when I bought it, I was just like, what is this? And look, this isn't just that one scar. All of these are literally invisible. Like, you cannot see them. And I know they're cheap. They're like 400 coins. Like, that's literally nothing. But also, it's still too much for nothing. And next is the Adult Terrible Terror. This little piece of shit. This little overpriced piece of shit. It's cute. It has nice animations. It's not overall a bad dragon. But god, you can't ride it! And I get it, okay fine, I don't think you should be able to ride something this small. Fair enough. But then why give me it? You can only ride the Titan. So basically, if you want a rideable dragon, if you want a dragon that isn't just useless and does nothing, you need to pay 500 extra gems for a Titan. And if only, like, many people are saying that they should just add a feature in which if you click R, you don't fly on it, but the dragon, like, sits on your shoulder, or, like, on your back, on your head, anywhere. It doesn't matter. Just do something. It's just following you around. It's so stupid because you're never gonna use it because you wanna fly around. Or at least, even if it's just gonna follow you like just a little dragon that's useless, then at least let me have this dragon while I'm flying on a different dragon. Wouldn't that be kind of cool if this little thing was following you while you're flying around on a different dragon? But no. And it really doesn't help that this is one of the more expensive dragons in the game. Like, come on. And the Titan is good. It's quite a nice dragon, but at this point you've already paid so much for it, it isn't worth it. And also with small dragons you have the problem of the camera just not being put properly, so it's always annoying trying to even see it. And now the last thing, but just before, can somebody explain to me why does this dot appear? I don't remember if I've ever mentioned this in a video or not, but there's this random dot that just sometimes appears in here, sometimes doesn't. It appears in different places as well. Sometimes it's like here, sometimes like here. I don't know why it's there. I mean, at this point it's kind of funny. I don't mind it. It's not hurting anyone, but it's just like, why is this random dot always here? Not always, but you know, sometimes. But anyways, the last thing is this. So you have the saddles, and here you can see that it's only the saddle that you can actually equip on your dragon. But for some reason, the skins, you see all of the skins, which when you pile up skins, it's gonna get so crowded, and it's just so annoying to try to find something, especially if you take off a skin, and then you need to find where it was. And I just don't get it, because then why aren't all of the saddles here? Which I personally think this is better if you can only see the saddle that goes on your dragon. But then why can you see all of the skins? I guess they're called paints. And as much as I remember, at one point in the game, I don't know how long ago that was, I think some time ago, but they actually did make that update in which you could only see the paints for that specific dragon, but then they removed it. Maybe a good middle ground would be that, like, for example, if I have Dart here, then all of the skins that are for Dart would be, like, circled in a different color, like, here. Oh my god, I really can't talk at this point, but anyways. As you can see, when you click on something, it gets highlighted, but why wouldn't you maybe then have the skins for Dart to be highlighted? Then when you're going through them, it would be way easier to find it. I don't think this is as much of an issue as much as it just kind of confuses me. But yeah, anyways, that will be pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye!